Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here, once again. And this is a video that I didn't know that I would have to make or when it would happen. I thought it would be like next year, or I thought that like maybe later this year, like in the winter time. Because what happened was, here's the thing. The people, the Nutters family who own our property, they sold all of the property to Iron Gate Realty. Them and Iron Gate Realty sold our property. These huge chunks of land, huge chunks of open land they sold so that they can spread more cancer on the land, as Napoleon Hill said in his book, A Conversation with the Devil. And so basically they put these markers up with pink flags, and they put these signs up saying, for sale or ground lease, for sale or ground lease. And I thought I honestly had a bit of a panic attack, and it completely it just made me horrified and afraid. And I thought that, maybe I could really work hard and get this movie done before we were kicked out. I didn't want to think we could be kicked out, because here's the thing too. Our house, it's a historical landmark. Okay? The opening, the driveway in front of our house, it was supposed to be a railroad in the 1800s. It still has the wooden railroad things, the boards at the sides of the railroad. Our house was supposed to be like a railroad station or something. And, our house was built in like 1864, and it still has the same fence, it still has the same structure, this brick building, it still has all these things that it had in the 1800s. A lot of the rooms, they look like they're from the 1800s. This is a historical house, a historical property. We find artifacts all the time, all around the house, of all different types of artifacts, from dish pieces to bottle pieces to all sorts of things. Just anything you can think of, we find on our property. And we have ghosts. In the past, there were multiple people who came here, and they said that they saw ghosts in rooms. They saw full body apparitions. They saw an old woman and an old man. And apparently this house, it was, those people might have been from the Civil War era or something. And so it's very interesting. This house should not be destroyed in any way, shape, or form. It is historical. It's a part of history. And to tear it down is such a disgrace and such a national embarrassment. I mean, this Nutter family, the retard family, they talk all about their fucking love for their country and, back the blue and all that bullshit. And then when it comes to a historical piece of property, they just go, tear it down! Tear it down. Just tear that piece of property down. Who cares about the house from the Civil War era? Oh, we love our country. We love our ancestry and our history. But who cares about that one house on Hilltop Road? Who cares about that one house? Who cares about that one piece of history? That's the types of fuckers who are doing this to us. That's the type of fuckers who have decided to sell our property and kick us out on the street. So here's the thing. I thought I was going to be sad in this video, and I thought I was going to cry, and I do feel like crying, but I can't, because I got to tell you guys this, okay? It's such a shock, it's such a horror the fact that, you know what else they did too was they didn't even tell us. This happened months and months ago, and they didn't even tell us. Didn't even give us any sort of a notification. Do you want to know what else the Nutter family has done, or has not done, to be more precise? We had a window in our attic, and it was broken. And it's been broken for years now. Water gets in there when it rains, and it leaks into the house. There's mold all over the ceilings in some places. There was a hole in the ceiling in a room where raccoons are sleeping in the attic, and they got into the office via the hole in the ceiling. These are landlords who are inept, incompetent, anti-America, anti-everything. They are not good people. They are evil, awful, disgusting, greedy, fucking cunts and pricks. And the fact that they are doing this, it makes me want to throw up. Throwing a 67-year-old man, a 67-year-old woman, a 23-year-old man, and a diabetic cat out onto the street so that they can build property. So that they can have some more fucking shitty-ass houses that all look the same, carbon copy cutout, cookie cutout houses with no basements in an area where we have tornadoes. We have tornadoes in this area all the fucking time. And this house it was protected. But all those other houses they're going to build, they're not going to be protected because they're not going to have basements. What a bunch of fucking pansy-ass fucks. Okay? And now, here's something else. They have ignored multiple repairs. Just everything you could think of. They haven't done inspections for years. They don't give a shit about this property. People who claim to love their country and love their people, they don't give a flying fuck about their country. They don't give a flying fuck about their people. The fact that they have a center in the center of our community called the Nutter Center is the biggest fucking joke I've ever heard in my entire life. People who kick people at this age out onto the street so that they can build their shitty ass property is disgusting. And now, it's sad because I was warned about this. I was warned the whole time. A ghost has been attached to me for some time now, and she was not happy about this either. And I know that she wouldn't have been happy in real life, that's for damn sure, because she was for conservation of, the environment, the world that we live in. Oh, let's just tear it all down. Let's just build it all up. Let's just dig and dig and dig and put shitty ass fucking things on top of it. Let's just ruin everywhere so that we can have our precious golf courses and we can have our precious communities and we can have our Stonehill Village or Courtyard Court and all these fucking faggoty ass places that they're building up. What a fucking joke. And she warned me. You know what she did? On my poster for my movie, the poster, you see a mansion, and you see it's sort of like weirdly shaped. And I realized, wait a second, maybe it's weirdly shaped because it's near the end of the movie, because this isn't a big spoiler, but near the end of the movie, the mansion burns down, and it's all burnt down, and it's all destroyed, and so I thought, maybe it's shaped like that subconsciously because I need to put smoke and flames on the top of that, and so that's exactly what I did, and it really fits because that's what's going to happen to this house. They're going to tear down this house that is brick, similar to the house in the story. And as well, yesterday, let me just think for a minute, because I'm trying to, we were just told this randomly at 9 o'clock in the morning, just someone comes and knocks on our door and says, "Hey, people are going to be building this land. You're going to have to move out. We want to come in and inspect the property." For the first time in like fucking 20 years or so, come in and inspect the property. Like, fuck off. So, yesterday I was warned, though. I was warned multiple times, and then at the very end of the night, right before I went to sleep, there was a song on YouTube that popped up called "Crying," and I listened to it, and I thought, I have an odd feeling. Like, I don't know why I'm feeling sad. I've been great, guys. I've been on an upward trajectory. I've been working very hard to make this movie. And if you guys don't know, I am a filmmaker. Everything about me is creative. Every single aspect of my being is creativity. Create. Doing YouTube, I don't care about YouTube. But you know what? It is something creative, and so that's why I like it. And I do art, I could do music, I do acting, I do directing, I do everything creative in the book I can do. And I was in the middle of making my first movie. For the first time, I have wanted to start making movies ever since I was 4 years old, living in this historic property. And I wanted to, and I tried all these different ways, and it failed and failed and failed. And I had something happen in 2017 where I started a GoFundMe for a movie. Not an Indiegogo, for a movie. And nobody donated. I got nothing. And I couldn't make that. And then I tried to make another movie, and that didn't work out because I thought, I'm not going to have enough money for these locations. And so, do you know what I did? I purposefully wrote a script where the majority of it took place in one room, my room. And I thought, this will be easy because my room, it has the least stuff in it. It's a very nice room. It has very good lighting. It's a very good room. It has like a red shag carpet and everything. And I thought, I'm going to film in here. I'm going to, make a movie. I'm going to finally do what I was always meant to do. I am going to succeed. I am going to reach my dreams. And I made it to where I could shoot other scenes in other rooms too. And so there's a female character named Amy. She's the co-star. And she has scenes in her bedroom. And I thought, I'll use that other bedroom that I used to be in. And because it's perfect, it has a very nice sort of childish look to it. And it would be great for her room. And then I can make models for exteriors. I can, there's an office room. I can use that room to shoot these certain office scenes with the certain crowd of office people. And then there was another room. And I thought any other location, I can fake and I can make up and I can do whatever I need to do to get this movie made. And I'm telling you guys, it has not been easy. This journey has not been easy. At every single point, I have faced obstacles. At every single point, I have faced some sort of a naysayer, some sort of a weird person. I've gotten called all sorts of things. I've gotten told, "Marco, you're not real. I don't know if you're real. What if you're a sex predator?" And all these things, just being called all sorts of these nasty things because I want to make a movie and I want to cast people and because I'm not doing it the quote-unquote correct way, that means that I'm some sort of an evil person. And I've just been, at every point, I've never given up. I have never given up on this film because I know this film is good. I made sure to put all the care and effort possible to make sure that this film script is good. I had someone look at it. I edited it multiple times to make sure that it all made sense. It was all good. And I've still been editing it scene by scene. And what I've had to do too is I can't really find many actors around me. So do you know what I have to do? I've had to play all the different characters. Not just the main character, no. But the side characters to the side characters. I've had to do all that stuff all by myself. And that's not the worst part. The worst part is the audio. Because audio is hard. And I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I want the audio in this movie to be perfect. And so I am going to shoot these scenes and act in these scenes. And then I'm going to go outside and I'm going to voice over every single thing and do every single sound myself like an animated movie to make sure that the sound is good. I've made music for the movie. I have done so much shit for this movie. I have put so much care and consideration into every single detail. I've had to deal with the chronic illness. I've had to deal with all sorts of shit on every single level in history. And I've not complained. I have not complained until now. This is the first time where I'm really talking about it. Because you know why? Because that's all a part of the process. You know, you have to face obstacles at each part of making a movie naturally. But now, guess what's happened? All that's worth nothing because they have to develop the land. And they have to build up the land. And they have to, tear down our house so they can make a golf course. And they can make houses that suck donkey dick. It's all worth nothing now. All that hard work, all that pain, crying myself to sleep, trying to figure out how to make this movie possible, trying to do it all by myself. I lost the makeup effects person. I had a broken heart. I had to see someone who I was in love with get married right in front of me. I had to watch that and had to process that for an entire month. And after all that pain, heartbreak, anger, sadness, loss, all that, what's it worth? What's it worth to these people? These disgusting, greedy fuckers in their little ivory tower mansion up on the hill with their fucking, who cares about the historical property? Who cares about the people living in it too? We have to build our houses there. So, where do I go from here? Well, I don't know. I literally don't know. Today was supposed to be a good day. I woke up and I was feeling very positive. And I did have to go to the bathroom and I had to wait a minute because Safi had to go in there for a second. And that was like, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly. But I had a positive feeling, even though last night I had a very odd feeling by the end of the night. And today, do you know what I was supposed to do today? I was supposed to go to the bins to buy props and wardrobe for my movie. I was supposed to go there and I was supposed to just spend the whole day shopping and getting, the opening scene, we need that. I have to get that. And the character, the main actress, she needs clothes. And I was supposed to get all that today, and I was just supposed to have a nice day. And I thought, I was a little upset because I thought we're going to have to do a review and I'm not going to have time to complete the voicing over of this scene. And right as I'm talking, watching construction vehicles drive by our house. And I thought, today's going to be a good day. And then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, someone knocks on our door and tells us, you have to move out in the next couple of months. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm eating my breakfast, while Safi, by the way, is a cancer survivor. And she's standing there outside while this man tells her, you have to move out in the next couple of months, and I'm going to have to come in to inspect your house today. Oh, I can't come today? I want to come tomorrow. Oh, how about next week then? I need to come in and inspect. And I'm like, wow. I thought today was going to be a good day. And I'm sorry. I know this isn't good review form, but this movie meant a lot to me. For so many years, I've not been able to get my dream started. For so many years, I have faced everything. And now for what? For what? This movie was supposed to be a good thing. And all the time that I've wasted. If I wasted all my time, should I have even been doing these reviews? Maybe I shouldn't have done any reviews. I should have said, you know what? I have not made a movie yet, and I need to make one. And so I'm not going to make any videos until I'm done. And I thought, it's going to be so hard just to even get one actor here. It's going to be so hard just to get one person here. I couldn't even get one person near me to be in my movie. I couldn't even get one person. I reached out to people I went to high school with. Nobody. 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 And I thought, why is this happening? Why is this happening? So I don't know where to go from here. This movie was looking so good. It was such a good thing for me. And I know I'm not saving the world making a movie. And I know I'm not doing anything to help people by making this movie. And I know I sound selfish and all the things that I say about my dream, my movie. But everyone has to get theirs. Everyone has to get their dreams. Everyone has to realize their dreams. And today, these disgusting people, the Nutter family, Iron Gate Realty, they're trying to put a stop to that dream. And normally my videos, they don't get a lot of views. They don't get a lot of views at all. But I just hope that maybe this video will, so that people can see what happens when you have a dream and it's crushed right in front of your face. They're going to crush this historic house. I could tell you so many stories about this house. I could tell you so many stories about the bad things that happen, the good things that happen, all the things that happen in this house I could tell you about right now. Just looking right outside at the front gate and looking at and watching two blue jays fighting with each other, which is pretty funny, actually. But right on the front porch over there, we have a marble porch, marble granite porch, I can't remember. Right on that porch, that's where I met my cat, Bernie. And I brought him out food, and then he ran away. I tried to pick him up, and he jumped out of my arms, and he ran away. He ran across the street over to their shitty-ass property. And I had to run across the street with a bowl of milk and save him. And that's when I picked him up, and I took him to the backyard, and he smiled, and he rubbed against my leg, and he came in, and do you know what we did together? We watched Fright Night, and we ate hamburgers. Yeah, I know. I know how all this sounds, and I know how it makes me look like I'm just having a breakdown, but I have to be 100% honest with you guys, because I want you guys to know why I'm not doing videos. Because I'm telling you guys something. I can't. I don't know what to do now. I'm in so much pain. These people, the Nutter family, the Iron Gate Realty Company, they have put us through so much pain. And who knows what type of pain they put the other people living on our street on too. Innocent, hardworking American people they've put through this kind of pain and suffering so that they can build their shitty-ass houses and have their shitty-ass golf courses and their shitty-ass fucking white bread, middle-class, faggot-ass families with their fucking trophy wives who cheat on them with the pool boys. That's who they're catering to. And you know what's funny? I was having so much stress because I thought it's going to be so hard to get someone here to be in this movie. It's going to be so hard to be like, Safi, you know, we got to clean up the whole house. And I got to get someone here, and they're going to be staying here for 10 days to shoot with me all their scenes. And then she's going to leave. And I thought it's going to be real hard to do that. And I was spending all day yesterday. Should I talk to her about it now? Should I talk to her about it now? And now what do I do? Now what do I say? You know, there's been so many good things that have happened here. You know, I remember just the other month, I took one of those tea cigarettes, those funny looking tea cigarettes, and I went outside, and I just remember feeling so happy and so content, and I just smoked one of them, and I walked around this beautiful land. You have these huge trees. We have a Buckeye tree in our yard. It's an Ohio Buckeyes. Just walking around, looking around, enjoying the sunset, you know, flicking away the mosquitoes. And now what's going to happen? Now where am I going to do that? This is such a horrible thing to have happened. I thought the worst things that happened so far this year, I thought it was just going to be watching somebody I really love get married. I thought, maybe it's going to be the heartbreak that happened after someone who I was talking to for over a year, finding out she had a boyfriend. I thought, those will be the worst things to happen this year. Nothing worse will happen. I don't know what to do. But I know this. I'm going to raise hell. You guys have seen my nice side, and you've seen my bad side on this channel. You've seen moments where I've had troubles, and I broke down the other month because of something personal on a video, Rebel Without a Cause review. And you've seen, really good moments, like where I was ranking episodes for Better Call Saul, and I was just like, this is taking so long. And you've seen all these great moments, but now you're going to see a different side of me. Well, I guess you're not going to see it, because I'm really sorry, everyone, but I just don't know how I can continue doing videos right now. Because I want to make this fucking movie. I've worried for years about how I've had chips in my front teeth and how that looks, and how maybe I don't look good enough to be on camera. Maybe I'm not the type of person who should be in front of a camera, even though I know that, that I look okay, I guess, and that other people have thought that I was handsome before. I've always worried about, I've been very self-conscious and all this worrying. And all that time, I should have been making this movie. If I'd had known that these disgusting anti-American people, if I can even call them people, because these aren't people, they're monsters. And you know what people do to monsters? They hunt them down and they destroy them. And so this is a call to action to people. We need to destroy these people. We need to let them know that it is not okay to crush the dreams of a 23-year-old man. And I don't care what race I am. I don't care what gender I am. They need to know that it's not okay to do this to people. They need to know that it's not okay to tear down a piece of history. They need to know that it's not okay to do this type of shit. They need to know. And who's going to tell them? You're going to tell them. This is messed up. So where do I go from here, people? Where do I go? What do I do? I was thinking, I did have an actress who's like an hour away. She was supposed to be the waitress. She looks a lot like Haley Steinfeld. She's really, She's really, really nice. And I was thinking, maybe if I just shot all the scenes in the addition, the quote-unquote addition, aka my room, if I crammed and shot all those shots in my room, maybe I can still finish the film. Because I'll tell you something, all I have to do is shoot all those shots in my room. All the other shots in my film, I can do some other way. I can shoot other places. I guess I'll shoot at our next house. All I have to do is shoot in that fucking room. And so maybe I could have her play the character, even though it is not what was intended to happen. I cast someone else. She lives in Texas. She's fantastic. She's great. I was supposed to act with her, but I could do this because I am so desperate and so strung out by these disgusting, cancerous pigs, these pig nutters and these pig Iron Gate people. Maybe I can do that. Maybe, and I will do this, okay? I promise you guys I will do this. I will read to you the entire script to show you guys what they destroyed today. I will show you guys the movie that I wrote and I spent a month on. I spent months and months editing, and I spent all this time dreaming about. I based so many things in the film from dreams that I had. It was such a perfect script. It was such a fun story, and it was such a good thing. And I'll show you guys what good thing they destroyed. And so I will be doing a reading of that script. Other than that, I know that it's bad for the channel, that I won't be doing videos, but I don't care, okay? I don't care, because this channel, I thought at first, it'll be an easy way to make money. It'll be easy to just get 1,000 subscribers, whatever. And it quickly made me realize that, this channel's just something I do for fun. It's something that helps me with my voice. I've become very confident from doing this channel, and it's just something to help me get better. But it's not my main thing. My main thing is filmmaking. Every thread of my being is filmmaking. And I wish that I hadn't have bought that piece of house, because even though it's led to a spiritual attachment that is going to affect the rest of my life in a positive way, it did a tremendous amount of harm to me, including probably what I think is the deal, is I think that the spirits are good, but there's that negative energy inside the piece of house that is causing all of this damage. And that has got to stop somehow. And so I need your guys' help. Tell me what I should do. Tell me what I should fucking do. And please, please, please give this video support. Spread this video around. Tell those cancerous pigs what's what. And tell them that they can go fuck themselves for doing this to us. And that's about it. I don't know what else to do, and this news just came as such a complete horrible shock. The lovely house I grew up in. I remember when I was a kid, and I loved this house so much. I had a big change collection. I had all this change. I had all these dimes and nickels, quarters, pennies, whatever. And I gathered them all up, and I put them all in this yellow envelope. And I went up to my mom, and I said, "Mom, please make them sell us this house. Give them this money. It will pay for it." That's what I did, because I love this house so much. And she said, "No, we can't do that. We're only renting it from those fuckers." And so now, I guess I'm going to lose the place I grew up in. And if I ever become famous, as is planned, people are going to read, what are they going to read? They're going to read, Marco lived in this house, his growing years, till 23, when they were all kicked out. And then they tore it down so that they could build a disgusting place on top of it, because they're greedy pieces of shit. That's what they're going to read. You know, you can visit Andy Griffith's childhood house. You can visit all these people's childhood houses. It's so normal. And not even like with celebrities, just like with any normal person. Like, there was another family who lived in our house before us. And there was this one time where I was watching House of Dark Shadows on VHS, rented from Hollywood Video on like a Saturday. And this family came in, and they just wanted to look at the house they used to live in. Just one time. They just wanted to look around, and they went to the back, they went to the porch and everything. And, you know, just anyone can do that. I'm not going to be able to do that, though, because of these fuckers. So, please like this video, comment, tell me what I should do, and I'll do it. I'm probably going to go with my gut and get the waitress to be Amy, the main character. I'm going to have to, which is unfortunate because she was more ripe for the waitress role, and the other woman was more ripe for Amy's role. But I guess I'm just going to have to do what I have to do because these fuckers ruined my dream. For now. And I'm not saying that, you know, oh, I can't be a filmmaker now. I'm just saying that, you know, after all of these failures and all of these obstacles, I was finally getting somewhere. And I was so close. And I shot like 20 scenes. 20 fucking scenes I shot for this movie and edited fully. All of that's gone now because of these people. All of that. And then please subscribe to our channel for when we start doing videos again. You know, Safi, she wanted to do a review today. She's like, okay, Marco, I guess we'll do a review. See, Safi doesn't understand because Safi and her husband, they don't know about this movie. They don't know that it even exists. So, they don't know what this is doing to me, and they don't know how much pain this is putting me through. You know, to them it's just, you know, oh, we're going to have to move out, move somewhere else. To me, it's a lot more than that. It's horrible, and it's disgusting. So goodbye, everybody. See you soon.